that you read with horror, like the rest of us, about the fate of a woman who showed up at the Rotunda Hospital having given birth to 2 stillborn twins, who was in homeless accommodation. So I wanted to ask you where lies the promise that your government made to have everybody out of emergency accommodation by last summer, and specifically what research is your government doing into the numbers of pregnant women in homeless accommodation? Because the My Name Is campaign have said last year, we spoke about the integrity of treating children as just statistics, but it appears newborns born into homelessness don't even make it as a statistic. You don't even keep records. One charity, the DePaul charity, said that they had 27 pregnant women sleeping in their homeless accommodation last year. They talked about these women getting up and walking the streets and then actually having to give birth and not knowing what their newborn child would. I've had experience of this with people myself. 18 in Dublin North Central also affected by homelessness, and 5 born into homelessness. This is an absolute outrage. We cannot say, I just want to be careful here, Count Corlin, nobody can say, over time, I'm afraid. Okay, but just finishing this, nobody can say what caused this to happen. But if you're pregnant, you can't get access to fresh food, to fresh water, you're living under stress, you're going to have problems with your pregnancy.
Thank you, Deputy. Who's dealing with this? Taoiseach?
Yeah, well, first of all, I just wanted to express my sorrow and condolences to the young woman, her partner, who experienced a stillbirth. It's a very sad moment, I think, for any family, and those of us who have experience of stillbirth or miscarriage will understand that and know that, and will also understand, as Deputy Coppinger rightly points out, that there are many causes of stillbirth, and it's not right to jump to any conclusions in that regard, and I'm sure nobody's doing that. In the past year, government has lifted 5,000 people out of homelessness and provided secure tenancies for them, but clearly there are many more people becoming homeless every day. It's a real struggle to keep on top of this issue. The development of family hubs, over 20 of them now provided, provides much more appropriate accommodation for families, and I know every effort is made to prioritise those who are ill or who are pregnant. In terms of any research, I'm not able to answer that question, but I will ask Mr. Murphy or Mr. English to
Thank you, Taoiseach. We have 17